They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Smith smashes it out of there. Butters. Burne-Jones. Solid tackle. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Darcy is teaching him a lesson. Reed turned over. Jackson accepted the invitation. Gets his kick despite the heat. Tracy has a vice-like grip.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Hinge to bring it in. Evans, the power, under great pressure. Squeezes the kick. The whistle's gone, and I think he knew it was coming.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away blindsided on his wrong foot. He'd kick this more often than not.
He's very comfortable with these, and that's why.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
The Dockers with a steadying goal. They might as well not have a ruck. Moraes onto it. Butters. They're breaking down across half forward. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Hall. Dangerous to leave on his own. Wines. Couldn't hold it under pressure. McVee wins it back. Great mark. Good kick. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Can he be the fire starter? Thomas is hard to beat one-on-one.
This will be number 5 if the kick is straight.
Accuracy and distance might both be problems here. Whitlock couldn't haul that one in. By hand, Draper, throw in deep in the pocket.
The Power are a big chance if they can just tidy up their disposal and decision-making.
Smith smashes it out of there. Wines, Moraes. They're tackling with venom today. Darcy, just for something different. Clohesi got some space, so they'll take the advantage. Draper, Jackson, leading by example. Some indirect ball movement here. Poor footy there. Great play. Horne-Francis, a chance to clear now. Wines with the big fist. Drew spills out in the tackle. McVee, Johnson honours the lead. Bolton can run and gun. To no one in particular, Jackson. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire will have it. Darcy, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Smith, Moraes, what can he do with it? Clark had to get it out. Young handballs it to nobody. Moraes runs onto it. Butters. Thomas is the man on the spot and he's marked.
The crowd will tell the story.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Clohesi, he's run into trouble. It's not a fair fight. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Smith with a deft tap. Butters, Drew, Wines, Moraes leading from the front. Smith, Thomas, Marks. That's hard to stop.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Gives it a ride, but it'll pull up short. The Dockers have got lucky there. Can he hit a target? Clohesi. He's been busy so far. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Clark. Young. This is promising. Hacking it forward. Aliyah with another spoil. He's set upon. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Smith punches it out of the ruck. Butters. Drew collects the half volley. Is anyone home? Pearce. They must be sick of the sight of that. Short pass looks good. Draper gathers. Blasts away. Fogarty went bang. Ryan. He's drawn a crowd.
He's been run down like a wildebeest.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Pearce is proving hard to pass. It's loose inside the 50. Thomas, he's carried it over the line.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Darcy
Could do this with his eyes closed. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Darcy slaps it out. Horne-Francis, Reid,
Moraes runs onto it.
Smith,
Burne-Jones. Butters is racking up contested possessions.
boot to ball just in time. They're playing for keeps. Can he impose himself on the match? Reid, Aliyah
Doing what he does best.
Hinge, gathers, hasn't seen a lot of it, winds,
Read it well and claims the mark.
searching kick, good disciplined defence. Ryan, Draper runs onto it, absorbs the pressure. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Rucks go at it. Clohesi, Reid.
They cannot keep him quiet. That's well played.
Provides some run, picking their way through. Aliyah
We've seen that before.
throws it on the boot. McVee has it now on centre wing. Berry gathers. Horne-Francis in the centre square. Draper farms it out. Anyone's ball. Horne-Francis only knows one way.
Not the required 15 metres.
Gets the kick away. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity.
Whitlock.
Winds.
The sprint is on.
Pearce
Wins the race. No easy exit.
keeps it low. Brayshaw kicks to space. Aliyah intercepts on centre wing.
What's he got on offer?
Neat little stab kick. Clohesi couldn't quite. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Hinge.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Darcy is giving him a bath. Reid, Clohesi, Jackson. He's got support. Brayshaw pokes it into the pocket. Tracy, great body work.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Farrell brings it back in. The power having a great patch. Doesn't often waste it. Fogarty
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
He's had little impact so far. Who's front and centre? Chapman met solidly.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Smith wins it down. Sarong read it best. Dawson, he's lost possession. He's besieged. Rosie normally delivers. McVee spoils. Smith fighting hard. Winds. He just keeps racking up disposals. Drew, he's done brilliantly. Lace out. Great footy. The defence is disorganised. McVee showing why he's such a good defender. Got a little time here. He would have fancied his chances from there. Pearce, Clohesi, who's got the wheels? That's poor play.
Unwin.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He buzzes around the forward line, always on the move and always happy to have a shot at goal.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Dawson competing fiercely.
Taken to ground. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent.
Smith with the tap. Butters. Drew just had to get it out. Plays on. Delivers a long ball.
Punched that like he meant it.
And we'll have a throw in.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy, both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Darcy wins it down. Johnson, Dawson under pressure. In no man's land. Rosie
Showing some pace.
a good kick here and they'll be in business.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Burne-Jones. Pearce.
Thwarts them again.
Can he find a teammate?
That is suboptimal, to say the least. That's a useful ball.
Wines
Has bobbed up.
He will surely make this count.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Clark to bring it back in. Reed.
Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
And that's a letdown towards the boundary line.
He lost his radar there.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full. No, it's squeaked in for a behind.
That's one that really should have been centred. It's always a low percentage play to kick at goal from there.
It's a tough game. Can they get something going?
Bouncing ball. He's put it through.
The Dockers are all at sea trying to defend them. They're scoring almost at will.
The Power are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Darcy got his palm to it. This is a hotly contested footy. Drew
Runs onto it.
butters.
Can't keep hold of it.
McVee desperate to win it back. Clean pickup. Draper needs a good decision. Clever kick. Drew got a fist in. Darcy goes laterally. Johnson with a chance to run.
Tidy ball. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? It's become a game of keepings off.
Bolton. This is a big opportunity. That's skillful. Hall. It's a hot footy.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Berry works hard to present. Drew can get it and go. Darcy wins it back. Great mark. Hall. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Frederick. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Hinge goes short with the kick in. Berry on a lead. He's been quiet. Jackson makes good contact. Rosie. Darcy gathers. Can he hit a target? Aaliyah cuts them off yet again. His field kicking is normally first rate. Johnson intercepts. Gives it everything. Paul can't mark. Tate with half a chance. Out of the congestion. He's good in these situations, but not this time. One behind.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Farrell tasked with the kick in. Burne-Jones gets a kick away. They've put themselves under pressure.
They are tackling machines today.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Darcy palms it down. Knew where the help was. Smith accepted the invitation.
He's been accosted. That's holding the footy.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Banfield presents in space. They've picked their way through. Frederick, can he get a shot away? It's a goal!
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. The big men fly.
Like Batman and Robin.
Johnson, Brayshaw, Reed.
He's been dispossessed.
Burne-Jones didn't need to be asked twice.
Unwin.
Dangerous to leave on his own. Ryan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Good thinking and good execution too. Tate lays it off. Reed throws it on the boot. Tracy, that could be a goal-saving tackle. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Smith smashes it out of there.
Moraes.
Wines takes the hand pass. Darcy, I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front. The Dockers have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. They've got good chemistry, those two. Wines. He just dropped it. Darcy navigated the traffic. Almost threw it out. Gets his kick despite the heat. Fogarty. Sarong wins it back. He's hit up the lead. The Dockers are doing all the attacking. Quality delivery by foot.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Farrell with the footy.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
The power.
Might be about to start something.
Fogarty has found some space. Sizes up what's ahead. Frederick
With a chance now.
kicks inside the forward 50. Sarong marks. That's hard to stop.
For a little breathing space.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Honours the lead. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Kicks laterally. Johnson went bang. Winds. He ran into a brick wall.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Darcy.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Rivers. Johnson. Tracy. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
They've got their tails up now.
Darcy.
Just for something different.
Dawson. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Smith with a deft tap. Butters. Winds.
It's a hospital hand pass.
Drew.
They're running up the stat sheet.
Pierce.
Will bail his team out again.
Normally delivers.
That's well played. What's he got on offer?
He's generally a good kick. Pierce has a vice-like grip. Sarong blasts away. No one can mark. Frederick. This is promising.
The sprint is on.
Farrell
Wins, and he needed to.
probing ball. Rosie.
Couldn't complete the mark.
Tate.
Poor hands there.
Winds. He's been busy so far. They've got the fumbles today. He's set upon. He fumbled at the critical moment. Smith showing his skills. He might have done better. Absorbs the pressure.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Gets the kick away. Drew saves the day.
That's a useful ball.
The power are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Drew. Got to get rid of it.
Pushing and paid.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Clark.
We've seen that before.
Berry. Draper is calm in a crisis. Bangs it long.
Winds. Takes an excellent grab.
Searching kick. Spills the mark. Clark leads his opponent. Can he find a teammate? Thumped away. Bolton.
He'll pump them into attack once more.
Tracy pounces. Solid tackle.
The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. You have to be tough to play this game. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Drew pushes into space and receives the footy.
Keeps it low. Ryan clears the area. Clohese. They've given it back. Burn-Jones. The defence is disorganised. Thomas takes a beauty.
The crowd will tell the story.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity and a cool finish as well.
One kick game again.
Darcy is giving him a bath. Rivers.
Big tackle laid. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
That's skillful.
Can't get hold of it.
Young in heavy traffic. Rivers hasn't seen a lot of it. Farrell is there to save the day. Tidy ball. Aaliyah has charged into space. Conservative kick. Winds.
What's he got on offer?
He might have thought about the corridor. The runner will be out in a minute. He's had little impact so far. Good work rate. Tate crosses the paint. Hinge with another spoil. Young, he's tugged it. Quick snap is off target.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Hinge with the footy. Smith can keep it moving. Little one to half back. Evans working hard and being rewarded. That's a good option, and this looks promising. And they're away. Darcy is proving a massive thorn in their side. Frederick, here's real danger now. The umpire will have it. Darcy, he's worth his weight in gold. Burne-Jones, he's stopped in his tracks. They're tackling with great intent. Smith slaps it out. Moraes, Burne-Jones, Butters, by hand. Good build-up. Smith, he still found a way. Attracted a crowd. Can he hit a target? In no man's land. Smith picks it off. That's poor kicking. Said, with a chance to run. Chapman, time and again, he gets to the right place. Goes long. Brayshaw can just about go all the way. Banfield demanded the footy and got it. They've picked their way through. Farrell doesn't want to turn it over there. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Bolton out of the congestion. Rivers under pressure. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Darcy, he is simply too good. Johnson, he's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Dockers are keeping them at arm's length. Butters, Moraes, Burne-Jones, all alone in the centre square. He's got support. Clark kicks to space. Who's front and centre? You can't question his commitment. They're a big chance here. Punched away. His field kicking is normally first rate. The kick is precise. Evans on a lead. The Dockers forcing them out wide. This is good ball movement. Picking their way through. Berry working hard and presenting well. Alarm bells are ringing. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Thomas gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Should be able to think his way through this.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. Smith gets his hand to it. Butters, Moraes leading from the front. Wines, Burne-Jones. There goes the kick inside the 50. Said has a way of drawing the footy. Draper will tidy up. Boot to ball just in time. Berry with the big fist. Drew, McVie couldn't mark. Just shoveled it out. He was taken high and should go back and have a shot from here.
These half chances can often be the difference.
This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
The Power got off to a poor start, but they've pulled it back admirably and will believe they can go on and win. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Dockers are in front, but they haven't been able to produce their best footy yet. They might have expected to win comfortably today, but they're in big danger of being rolled. They've been put under great pressure and they haven't responded as they would have liked.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Darcy has been dominant in the ruck. Butters, Wines. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Young mops that one up. Careful ball movement. Butters gets to it first. Thomas wins the contest hands down. Can he impose himself on the match? Defence 101 there. Chapman, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Moraes
They have absolutely spifflicated him. They're tackling with venom today.
Darcy
Is teaching him a lesson.
Rivers, Brayshaw, Draper getting involved. Evans
Is racking up spoils.
They're playing for keeps. Feeling the heat. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Johnson wins it back. Bolton got to the right position and hung on. Normally delivers. Banfield presents in space.
Punched that like he meant it.
Terrific tackle. Just had to get it out. Dawson affects the turnover. Tracy takes the mark and can extend the margin.
A bit of wriggle room if you can kick this.
Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Farrell tasked with the kick in. Aaliyah has found some space. Waiting for someone to come at him. The kick lets them down.
What's he got on offer?
That's a useful ball. Aaliyah tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Tate, he's put it through.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
2-goal game again. Smith,
A rare win.
Butters, Wines.
A quick getaway wasn't possible. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Farrell,
Doing what he does best. It's a race for goal.
they need a spark.
The call is insufficient intent.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised. Forwards dream of these shots.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Farrell with the footy. Burn-Jones all on his own. Clark making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Moraes with time.
Thomas, strong grab. Dishes it off. They've coughed it up. The power
On the ball now.
gets his kick despite the heat. Whitlock, that's a big play. Said, runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Darcy,
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Clohese, Horn Francis. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters.
Same old, same old. He's copped some of his own medicine.
He's everywhere at the moment. Fogarty has it within range. They've got them on the overlap. Thomas has a vice-like grip. Golden opportunity here.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
No problems there.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The power will not lie down. Important clearance here. Clohese keeps it low. Rivers, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
Moraes, bouncing ball.
Smith, Burn-Jones, uses the non-preferred.
Unwin,
Lays it off. Berry delivers to centre half forward. Smith going flat chat. Thought his way through it. Pearce.
is proving hard to pass.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy, both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Darcy.
Just for something different.
Clohese. Horn Francis. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer?
Doesn't often waste it. Aaliyah has it now on centre wing. Hinge. Quality delivery by foot. Burn-Jones. Forward they go again. Pearce leads his opponent. Honours the lead. Lowers the eyes. The Dockers are out of trouble. Well done. To no one in particular. Clohese.
Relishing the contest.
Hall. They've put themselves under pressure. Gets a kick away. Pearce. Look at him go. He's been quiet. Is this their chance? Pearce. Throws it on the boot. Butters. Can't mark. Clohese. Hall. Cops some unwanted attention. He's had little impact so far. Rosie. The Power are doing all the attacking. Pearce fumbles. Could be costly. Butters.
One behind only.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Chapman to bring it back in. Young. And they're out of trouble. Wines.
Makes good contact. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Darcy wins the tap. Reed. Horn Francis under pressure.
That's careless. He's been accosted. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Ryan. Chapman shows them a clean pair of heels. He doesn't waste many. Spills the mark. Frederick gets the kick away. Ryan. He's lost it. Fogarty
Runs onto it. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Darcy with a deft tap. Clohese. Reed takes the hand pass.
Great anticipation.
Butters. Moraes pounces. Burne-Jones. Foot race on the wing.
He'll feel that one. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. And he's done for holding the ball.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Good work rate. Searching kick. Farrell
With another spoil.
Burne-Jones. Hinge.
What can he do with it?
That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Darcy slaps it out. Rivers. He'll be sore in the morning. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Good ruck work. Moraes puts his head over it.
We've got a whistle for an illegal shepherd by the looks of it.
Towards the goal mouth. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He's put it through.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dockers have responded to the challenge. Smith wins it out of the centre. Butters got to get it forward now. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. Good ruck work. Wines knew the tackle was coming. Squeezes the kick. Rosie attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Butters boot to ball just in time. This is great pressure footy. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Ryan has pushed up. Something has to give soon.
The Power might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Hall is there in the clinches. Young.
He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? Punched away. You can't question his commitment. Wines. He's besieged.
They're tackling with great intent.
Darcy could do this with his eyes closed. Wines. Hall. Johnson is always dangerous inside 50.
One behind only.
He's really let them off the hook there.
Farrell tasked with the kick in. Butters on a lead. Good kick. Clark couldn't quite. Banfield wins it back. Tracy. He might have thought about hand passing. Terrific forward pressure.
No easy exit. It's been deemed a deliberate rush behind. Oh, that hurts.
Well, he tried to donate 1 point, and instead he's donated 6. Only in Australia could you get taxed 500%.
He's got another one.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Dockers having a good patch. Darcy has had his measure today. Reed, Johnson, Rivers. Had some assistance. Hall, Tate is a beacon in that forward line. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Brayshaw can go back and shoot at goal. Picking their way through. Farrell got a fist in. Hinge. Wines. Just had to get it out. He's run into trouble. You have to be tough to play this game. They've bottled it up. Darcy wins it down. Johnson, the Dockers, are playing some great footy.
That's a missed opportunity.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Berry takes the logical option. Wines. He's gone.
He's drawn a crowd.
The umpire whistles for a ball up. Smith
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
winds.
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Darcy is giving him a bath. Clohese, Johnson.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
It's been good to see both sides hitting the scoreboard. It's an enjoyable game of footy.
Darcy has rucked tirelessly. Johnson, Smith saw that coming.
Hacking it forward. Moraes continuing to win the hard ball.
Chapman.
Takes an excellent grab.
McVie, they're building something dangerous here. Darcy.
He's outmarked two of them.
Rivers.
Can run and gun. The fans will be happy to see this.
The umpire will have it. Darcy.
Continues to have his way.
Clohese, Johnson. Couldn't get a disposal.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Tidy ball. Slips through his fingers.
Drew, he's lost possession.
You asked for it. You got it. No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a hot footy today.
Normally delivers.
Moraes.
Had it and lost it. Reed.
I'm not sure he wanted it.
The Dockers are bringing great energy. Evans. How will the umpire see this?
He tried to con the umpire.
The umpire says he had no prior. Smith slaps it out.
Moraes.
Winds.
Rosie. They've got time to put the kettle on.
McVie clears the area. Got to get rid of it. Penetrating ball. Smith spoils. Darcy with a chance to send it forward. Crosses the paint. Hinge leading by example. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Crunching tackle.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Johnson read it best. Can he impose himself on the match?
The Dockers are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Smith,
A rare win.
Butters, he's shut him down. Burne-Jones, he's wrapped up.
It's not a fair fight. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that.
Darcy,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Johnson,
From 35, this must be a goal. It is.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
the Dockers have had a great patch. Clohese manages to get off a handball. Winds with a steal. Butters doing the grunt work. It's no place for the faint-hearted, and we will do it all again. Smith palms it down. Winds. Butters. Can he find a teammate? Anyone's ball. Evans. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
Stoppage coming up on the wing. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck.
Reed, Clohese, Dawson, Burne-Jones wins it back. That's a bit of a waste. It's a tough game. We will do it all again. Darcy showing his skills. Dawson, Clohese.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Darcy has been dominant in the ruck. Clohese, Reed, Dawson. That's good work rate.
What's he got on offer? Their ball movement has been impressive.
Aaliyah making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Moraes gets to the front spot. Butters with a chance to run. Well played. His vision was excellent.
They're tackling with venom today.
Punch clear. Moraes. Burne-Jones. Can he hit a target? Drew.
Taken to ground. When one tackle just won't do.
We'll have another ball up. The two big men do battle. Winds. Met solidly.
The Power have copped the footy up too much to expect to be leading this match, but you can't knock their endeavour.
Darcy.
It's been a mighty performance.
Reed is a clearance beast. Clark.
The Dockers look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Smith wins it down. Moraes gathers it cleanly on the wing. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Bolton affects the turnover. Delivers it inside 50. Aaliyah.
We've seen that before.
The kick is precise. Doesn't often waste it. Good work rate. Smith, that's a quality hand pass. Wines, ignoring the corridor for now. Chapman, out of the congestion. Darcy,
Unwin runs onto it.
they can smell victory. Hinge, read it well. Probing ball, thumped away. Evans, they've got to get a wriggle on. It's been that kind of day for them. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Young.
The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Young marks on centre wing. The Dockers having a great patch. They're well drilled. Hinge takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Slowing it down. Hinge can keep it moving. That's a useful ball. Rosie has found some space. In no hurry here. Fogarty absorbs the pressure. He's set upon. Great tackling technique there. Smith showing his skills. Wines. They've coughed it up.
Big tackle laid. That's commitment to the cause. That can only be holding the ball.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Well played.
Neat little worm burner.
Alarm bells are ringing. They've got them on the overlap. Thomas, this is good footy.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The power.
Snare a badly needed goal.
The big men fly. Moraes, he's caught. Just shoveled it out. Young plays on. There goes the kick inside the 50. Farrell, Rivers, time and again he gets to the right place. What's he got on offer? Delivers a long ball. Hinge with another spoil. Horn Francis. Taking no risks with the kick in. He's hit up the lead. Taking time to assess the options. Frederick, who was he aiming for? Drew drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Clever kick.
Moraes pushes into space and receives the footy.
The power are out of trouble. That's skillful. Quality delivery by foot. The Dockers have denied them the corridor.
Unwin
Has got loose. Unable to get it inside 50.
I've liked his game today.
Young, dangerous to leave on his own. This is good ball movement.
Not wanting to bomb to a contest. It's amounted to nothing.
Squeezes the kick. Said, kicks to space.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Drew, solid tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Smith wins the hit out. Butters.
They are hunting the ball carrier. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Smith with the tap.
Moraes
Blasts away. Draper.
is proving hard to pass.
Pierce.
That's careless kicking.
This might be a chance for the high flyers. Thomas outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
You've got to feel sorry for the defenders. They'll be having nightmares for a long time.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Big clearance to win here. Butters. It's a hot footy. Thought his way through it. Dawson. Good kick.
The Sharon hits the deck.
Aaliyah. Didn't need to be asked twice. Drew. Pounces.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They're tackling with great intent.
Darcy.
Just for something different.
Dawson. He'll be sore in the morning. We've got another stoppage.
Same old, same old.
Butters. Wines. Under pressure. Managed to get a handball away. Berry. Knew the tackle was coming. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Power might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Vaughan Francis, he's besieged. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
The Dockers have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Moraes, he's normally better than that.
What's he got on offer?
Momentum has changed colours.
Said.
Can just about finish it himself. Great play.
Unwin.
Can go back and shoot at goal.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
The ball's been living at one end. On such moments, to close games often swing.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. Darcy.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Finally, they go inside 50. Aliyah
Doing what he does best. The fans will be happy to see this.
no free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Smith,
The winner there.
Wines, Drew, Burn-Jones, normally delivers. Clark,
They must be sick of the sight of that.
Berry, feeling the heat. Something has to give soon.
The Power simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
Moraes, Wines, he's under close attention, gets the kick away. Which way will it bounce?
Attracted a crowd.
Ryan, good tackle. The umpire will have it.
Clear out, thank you.
Darcy has rucked tirelessly. Dawson, Johnson throws it on the boot. McVie,
I felt that one from here. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Johnson accepted the invitation.
Run down, great chase.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Berry in the centre square. Drew, he makes it look easy.
He's been industrious.
Wines has drifted forward and marked. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Pokes it into the pocket, taking no chances there.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Clark with the footy. Ryan presents in space. Can he find a teammate? Reed all on his own. And they're away. Chapman in the clear.
Wines! Again with a superior judgment. They've got a problem now.
Good handball. Well done. Hasn't seen a lot of it. McVie out of the congestion. He's run into trouble. The umpire whistles for a ball up.
Two rucks, please.
Darcy with the tap. Johnson, Rivers.
He's been set a task.
Can he hit a target? Dawson was committed to the contest. McVie.
Punched that like he meant it. He's been accosted. They have absolutely spifflicated him.
Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Smith looking for territory. Moraes leading from the front. Who can run onto this and pump it forward?
He shepherded his opponent out of the contest, so it must be a free kick.
Honours the lead. He hasn't been himself today. Bolton fumbles it. Darcy displaying great endeavour. They've given it back. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Drew
In his natural habitat.
they're moving the footy quickly. Thomas, that's a big play.
The Power with a late chance.
This will break the deadlock. They're a goal in front.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Power are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Moraes, a model of consistency. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Aliyah can't afford to panic. Gets his kick despite the heat. Moraes takes a beauty. Evans, penetrating ball. Who's front and centre? Clark cops some unwanted attention.
That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Smith showing his skills. Winds. Closed him down.
Neither side able to clear the footy.
Darcy wins the tap. Rivers. Paul Francis. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Some indirect ball movement here. Jackson. In no man's land. Frederick. He just dropped it. Tate. Hacking it forward. Farrell tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
No easy exit. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two.
Smith with a deft tap. Winds is a clearance beast. We will be all square if he converts. We're all square.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
Back on terms again. Good ruck work. Dawson. Rivers navigated the traffic. Drew affects the turnover. There was nothing in it at half-time, and there's still nothing in it. We have a thrilling last quarter ahead.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
We've been treated to some fine attacking football from both teams. Let's hope it continues from a spectator's point of view, that the coaches will demand their midfielders be more accountable and exert more pressure on the ball carrier. There have been too many goals in the too easy bracket.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back with Come on, every pick. Let's get boys.
Darcy with a deft tap. Moraes, a good kick here and they'll be in business. It's come unstuck. That's skillful. The Dockers are out of trouble. Sarong. Winds. Read that one like a book. What's he got on offer? Rosie delivers to centre half forward. Darcy takes an excellent grab. Sarong can keep it moving. Tate has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. Good work rate. Darcy on the non-preferred. Rivers has worked hard to present. That's a useful ball. Punched away. Hinge lays it off. Evans. Moraes. The power under great pressure.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Smith showing his skills. Good ruck work and good roving too. Paul Francis swoops and kicks a goal.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if he can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Dockers by a kick. Butters.
I've liked his game today.
Thomas. That one was always his.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
This is shades of the 80s and 90s. He's kicked a dozen.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
No one can break clear. Scores a level for the fourth time today. Darcy got his palm to it. Dawson does well under pressure. The ump calls play on. Seizes the moment. The Dockers can build something here. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Banfield. Frederick. Desperate defence.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly.
Smith got his palm to it. Winds.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Who can get the clearance? Reed, Brayshaw, Darcy.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. That wasn't very well disguised. It's a free kick.
Great play. Rosie with another spoil. And out it goes.
It's been a quality game so far. Lots of opportunities for both sides to hit the scoreboard.
Smith wins it down.
Moraes, he's been dispossessed. Drew, Butters. Aliyah, terrific forward pressure. He ran into a brick wall. Boot to ball just in time. Wines, Butters, he's everywhere at the moment. Chapman making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Pearce takes him high. He's generally a good kick. Brayshaw, he's had little impact so far. Dawson working hard and presenting well. Draper getting involved. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They've bottled it up. Darcy gets his hand to it. Reed, Brayshaw, what can he do with it? Kicks inside the forward 50. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. That's good vision. Drew with the big fist. Hurried kick goes very wide. The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away blindsided on his wrong foot. He'll have a handful if he converts this.
Touch and go. It's go.
Great composure there to go back and coolly slot the go-ahead goal.
I thought I heard a fan yell out, blow the siren. Smith with a deft tap. Moraes should be in the votes today. Drew, he'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Searching kick. Good disciplined defence. Frederick looking to hit up the short option. Rivers, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Berry gets back and should repel. Ryan just had to get it out. McVee, the power, guarding the corridor. Drew gathers. Can he find a teammate? Said, dangerous to leave on his own. Good-looking kick. Whitlock, he's so clean with the footy. Pearce runs onto it. Probing ball. Rivers makes position. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Aliyah, we've seen that before. Tate, they're going hammer and tong. It's a tough game. Can he hit a target? Frederick, big tackle laid. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Smith, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Butters, Burne-Jones, little one to halfback. Anyone's ball. Met solidly. Wines got in the way. Smith throws it on the boot. McVee gets to it first. It's a hot footy.
They're tackling with great intent.
Smith,
A rare win.
Wines, Butters. Thomas gets to the front spot.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
This for number 13. Oh, can you believe it?
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
We've still got no idea who's going to win this match.
Smith with a deft tap.
Moraes,
Wines. That's a bit of a gift.
tidy ball.
Bolton marks on centre wing. Sarong.
The defenders will be nervous.
Defence 101 there. He's under close attention. They've given it up.
Well-weighted kick.
Aliyah doing what he does best. Rivers. He's good in these situations, but not this time. One behind.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Berry
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
honours the lead. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue.
He's been industrious.
Sarong. Here's real danger now.
What's he got on offer?
Kicks inside the forward 50. Farrell went bang. Tracy. Darcy.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back. Darcy
Has had his measure today.
Rivers. Clohese concedes ground. Jackson hacking it forward. Drew clears the area. Wines. Feeling the heat. Goes laterally. Which way will it bounce?
It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
Oh, come on, that is harsh, umpire. He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's given it a tug and missed.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Burne-Jones works hard to present. Smith all on his own. Clever kick. Clark is racking up spoils. Good tackle. Kicks laterally. The Power have won it back. Drew. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. McVee absorbs the pressure. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Darcy could do this with his eyes closed. Young, Rivers, Sarong, Clohese, Brayshaw. Well played. They've picked their way through. Aaliyah spoils. Tate gets the kick away. Farrell got a fist in and will have a throw in.
The Power are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Good ruck work. Moraes winds. They cannot keep him quiet. That's a bit of a waste. He's gone. Farrell. Brayshaw leads his opponent. Kicking for his first. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Dockers might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Frederick navigated the traffic. Rivers. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. The Power will have one eye on the clock.
The Dockers are losing the clearances, but they're still in front on the scoreboard. If they can start winning more clearances, look out.
Sends them inside 50 again. Rosie makes good contact. Jackson scrounges a kick. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. He'll be sore in the morning. He's set upon. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Big clearance to win here. Taken to ground. Neither side able to clear the footy. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Showing real strength. They've put themselves under pressure. You can't question his commitment. He's lost it. Rivers, one step ahead. No two ways about that one. I've liked his game today. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? He's hit up the lead. The Dockers are doing all the attacking. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Jackson. Rivers is the man on the spot and he's marked. They've got a problem now. Golden opportunity here.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Darcy, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Dawson, Young, centre square, loose ball. Chapman, how will the umpire see this? Time is starting to become a factor. Darcy is teaching him a lesson.
It's been a free-flowing game so far. Both sides would like to better restrict each other's ball movement, though.
Darcy, just for something different. Reed, Dawson, Clohese. That's good work rate. The Dockers look to be coming home strong. Frederick in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. Evans heads them off at the pass. Normally delivers. McVee cuts them off yet again. Slick hands. Clohese dealt with the pressure. Bolton only knows one way. They're a big chance here. Punched away. Farrell. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Jackson says thank you very much. Ryan, it hasn't quite got the wheels. Hinge is calm in a crisis. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Smith slaps it out. Moraes butters. Winds. Neat little worm burner. Rosie. The clock is the enemy now. Clark desperate to win it back. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Thomas uses the body well.
The crowd will tell the story.
It's a deep kick. Clohese tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Moraes, Unwin.
Thomas runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The Dockers by 8. Smith with a deft tap.
Moraes,
Leading from the front. Thumped away.
Ryan.
Poor decision-making there. Good handball. Berry. He struggled to make an impact to this point.
Whitlock. They've given it back.
Crunching tackle.
He's drawn a crowd. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Smith wins it down.
Moraes, not on my watch, he says.
The umpire will have it. Smith with a deft tap.
Moraes,
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
It's so important to use the footy well anytime, but especially when it's close on the scoreboard. And any mistake can potentially be the difference between winning and losing.
Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The power will not lie down. Smith with a deft tap.
Butters,
Wines. Burne-Jones. Dangerous to leave on his own.
what's he got on offer?
Towards full forward. Reed has covered some territory today. Clark. Smith gets there first. The power have been gallant. Burne-Jones.
Thomas, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
This for yet another lead change.
Struck it well, no problems there.
The domination continues. There's nothing they can do. He has absolutely destroyed them today.
The Dockers
Are going to have to go and win it again.
The big men fly.
He's been dispossessed.
Reed
Unwin.
in the centre square. Gets his kick despite the heat. Draper. Can they keep the footy this time? Reed
Read it well and claims the mark.
Ryan. Berry.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Darcy slaps it out. Reed runs onto it.
I'm not sure he wanted it.
Tate. Darcy. What a hand pass. Brayshaw running in support. They could be in front in a minute. Banfield. He's besieged.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Darcy wins it down. Reed. Horn Francis lurking menacingly.
Moraes.
Berry. He's been quiet. The power having a great patch. Clever kick. Thomas gets to the front spot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The power with a break now. The big men fly. Reed is a clearance beast. Cops some unwanted attention. Pierce takes an excellent grab. Sarong can keep it moving. Searching kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Ryan, who's at home? Aaliyah claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. The power are red hot at the moment. Hinge works hard to present.
Moraes.
With a chance to run. Brayshaw with the intercept mark. Keeps it low. Banfield presents in space. Shaves the grass with that one. That's a good option, and this looks promising. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Probing ball.
Ryan with another spoil.
Fogarty.
Moraes.
Aaliyah felt the pressure there. Can he hit a target? No wonder coaches go grey. He doesn't waste many. Jackson has found some space.
Golden opportunity here.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
The Power are under siege at the moment. Have they weathered the storm? Sees an opportunity and plays on. He's generally a good kick. Young, a quick getaway wasn't possible. Reed, all alone in the centre square. They're moving the footy well here. Crosses the paint. Terrific forward pressure. Throws it on the boot. Vaughan Francis in the right spot at the right time. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
Who would know who's going to win this?
Good ruck work. Hall, Vaughan Francis, navigated the traffic. Sarong, Young, just shoveled it out. Darcy, another forward 50 entry. Aaliyah, read it well. Careful with the kick. Drew, all on his own. That's skillful. Moraes on a lead. Careful ball movement. Berry has found some space. Useful hand pass. Gives it everything. McVee with the big fist. Look at him go. Can he find a teammate? Tate working hard and presenting well. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. It's come unstuck. Good looking kick. Aaliyah swoops.
That's commitment to the cause. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Smith smashes it out of there.
Moraes butters. It's a hospital hand pass. Drew, they cannot keep him quiet.
Pearce wins it back. Great mark. Honours the lead.
I've liked his game today. Decides to go.
Rivers, Young, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. McVee gathers in the centre square. Clark marks on centre wing.
What's he got on offer?
This deserves a goal. Can't hang on under close attention. Normally delivers. They might be caught out on the turnover. Kicks to space. Pearce. That's a well-placed kick. He's hit up the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Hinge ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Burne-Jones doesn't often waste it.
The Sharon hits the deck.
Rosie runs onto it. Feeling the heat. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Darcy, the winner there. Vaughan Francis comes steaming through. Clohese,
he's been industrious.
In no man's land. Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Punched that like he meant it.
Farrell, no easy exit.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold. A straight kick here, and they'll be in front.
Must be a goal. Oh, into the post it goes. And that's why they put erasers on pencils.
The equivalent of a double fault in tennis.
Farrell brings it back in. Quality delivery by foot. The Power are out of trouble. And they're away. Bolton went bang. Evans, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? They've put themselves under pressure. Good kick. Defence 101 there. It's a hot footy. The Power trying desperately to hang on. Smith wins the tap. Butters winds. The Dockers
might need a little luck here. Time is running out.
Smith got his palm to it. Winds. It's a tough game. There'll be a few feeling sore after this match.
Vital stoppage here, just to kick the difference.
Smith showing his skills. Butters. Drew.
What can he do with it?
Thought his way through it.
Unwin.
Working hard and being rewarded. Tidy ball. McVee making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Sarong almost threw it out.
Unwin.
It's no place for the faint-hearted. The Dockers
have to be clean here. Time is of the essence.
Darcy showing his skills. Clohese does the roving. Sarong. Frederick marks. Will he go the bomb? The Power are under siege. Jackson, he can go back and potentially win them the match.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
In he goes. Oh, no! He's missed it.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
If they can avoid turning this over, they should be able to hang on. Delivers to centre half forward. Chewing up precious seconds. They'll bide their time. Smith in the clear on centre wing. Picking their way through. Running the clock down. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Can't allow them to just keep the ball. Bombs it in. Thomas
Couldn't complete the mark.
Clohese, ever reliable. Sarong gets the kick away. Rosie gets to it first.
The fans will be happy to see this. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
What's he got on offer?
Berry
Pushes into space and receives the footy. It's eluded him.
couldn't get an effective disposal. Clohese knew the tackle was coming. Said picks off the pass. Inside 50 with the kick. He's set upon. Drew. Draper didn't need to be asked twice. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Chapman gathers on the half volley.
He's won a huge ball.
They could be in front in a minute. Thumped away. Good ball handling under pressure. Closed him down.
They're tackling with great intent.
Smith punches it out of the ruck.
That's not like him. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50.
Farrell saves the day. What can they muster from the back half? A chance to clear now. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. Sarong, they've worked it well.
The Dockers with a late chance.
This would put them in front, but he's made a meal of it. He might rue that.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Hinge tasked with the kick in. Evans has charged into space. Searching kick. Fogarty in the clear. He's had little impact so far.
It's amounted to nothing.
What can they build here? Bolton keeps it low. Sarong.
You asked for it, you got it.
Solid tackle. They've bottled it up.
Clear out, thank you.
Good ruck work. Out of the congestion. Hall runs onto it. Darcy. Dawson. Punched away. Under pressure. Farrell. He's stopped in his tracks. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Smith looking for territory. Moraes goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception. The Dockers in front now. Darcy
Has had his measure today.
Dawson, that's a bit of a waste.
Taken to ground. You have to be tough to play this game.
Ball up. Final siren not far away. Darcy,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Dawson, Reed, Brayshaw, Hall, Smith gets there first. Onto the non-preferred. Moraes runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Winds, goes long. Draper,
We've seen that before. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Chapman presents in space. Can he hit a target?
The Dockers have won a classic. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
Shootouts are fun to watch, but even more so when they go down to the wire like this one did. Some of the attacking play from both sides was first rate, and it wasn't a day any defender would have enjoyed. The crowd certainly got value for money.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half.
On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon. A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Sydney Cricket Ground.
This is the opening round match.
Between Sydney and Port Adelaide. It's time to get our first guide on who has improved, who has stagnated and who has gone backwards. The footy is back and it's an exciting time of year. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Swans. They come in well back, understandably so, but don't for a moment think they're going to get this all their own way.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you.
The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss.
No one gave the wounded Swans a chance ahead of the qualifying final against minor premiers Port Adelaide at Football Park in 2003. The Swans were missing key players Michael O'Loughlin, Jason Ball and Ryan O'Keefe, while Port Adelaide seemed primed after a dominant home and away season, finishing 3 games clear on top. The Swans played some of their best football of the season, moving the ball with speed and skill as they opened up a 40-point advantage at halftime. Despite a trio of mid-match injuries leaving them with just 19 fit players, the Swans survived a late charge from the Power to secure an against all odds 12-point win that catapulted them into a home preliminary final. The full-time scores were 15-10-100 to 13-10-88.
Good build-up. Doesn't often waste it. Berry, will he look for a target or go himself?
Unwin
Is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. Roberts, he ran into a brick wall. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
It's a hot footy today. They should be on the board with a goal.
He's given it a tug and missed.
You shouldn't be missing that at this. Level.
They've set up well for the kick in. Malikan marks in the back pocket. Can he hit a target? Jordan has found some space. Good looking kick. It's a dreadful mistake. Probing ball. Malikan doing what he does best. And out of play.
The Power have excellent connection forward of the ball, so they'll really fancy their chances if they can. At least break even in the clearances.
Laddams got his palm to it. Mills, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire will have it. Laddams, the winner there. Warner, the Swans, under great pressure. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Sheldrick, they'll need to limit his influence.
If one side. I can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Smith wins the hit out. Malikan read it well. Jordan, the Power have won it back. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Very congested in the early going. Smith with a deft tap. Butters, Moraes, he's having a crack, but that looks like another behind. They've been wasteful.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Jordan. He's generally a good kick. Rosé spoils. Moraes, Unwin, Thomas. Desperate defence. You asked for it, you got it. He seemed completely unaware of the company.